MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the White Sox and the Blues. Neptune find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Ricky Villasquez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, he wasn't all that bad in his last one, pitching into the 6th inning to pick up the win. We'll see if he can go a little bit deeper in this one.
Ready now, Adam Wilburn. He will lead this one off today.
Adam Wilburn.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Altogether a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees the game time temperature. Now the 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Taylor is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Stuart Freeze comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Here now the 2-2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes 1 swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Into the box, number 13, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Freeds leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in the zone with a nice executed pitch.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
That is it. The right fielder, Raleigh Todd.
Into the box now, Raleigh Todd. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And over to third now is the runner.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. 2-1, here it is.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. 3-2 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Hit down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Anthony Rounds will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in his last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
Now batting, Shuhei Ogawa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Shuhei Ogawa.
He's set. Here it comes. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. And it's quickly 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box now, Tony Rossi. High and deep to straightaway right. Right fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
At the plate, Max Taylor. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out. Is a fastball down below the knees. Boston is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Count it 3-2.
There's ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Now to the plate, Mark Middleton. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch on its way. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Here it comes, 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here's the 0-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll head to the top of the second. It's an early 1-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Lorenzo Diamond. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped up, West, shading to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
That is pitch. The center fielder, Micah Jackson.
Set to get his day started, Micah Jackson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Jackson, 28 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. This one's down to third. And that's the second out.
The catcher, Sergio Robles.
Set to get his day started, Sergio Robles. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Now at the plate, Greg Siebel, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Second baseman, Greg Siebel.
From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Trevor Erickson.
Set to get his day started, Trevor Erickson, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Digging in now, Squash West. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, David Harvey.
David Harvey.
First offering on its way.
That's inside.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now a slurve is looked at here for strike 2. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Struck him out. In now, Anthony Rounds. First pitch on its way. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And there's out number 2.
The batter, the shortstop, Adam Wilburn.
At the plate, Adam Wilburn. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now a Slur's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Ricky Villacis.
The pitcher, Ricky Villacis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Jackson is right there, one down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Shuhei Ogawa.
At the plate, Shuhei Ogawa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2. Ogawa bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He's a second-year big leaguer. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. Foul. One out, nobody on. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Harvey comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tony Rossi.
Standing in, Tony Rossi. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at-bat.
Here now the 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Stuart Creeds.
Stewart. 3.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind in the count 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Now at the plate, number 13. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Fastball just inside. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Wally. Dog.
So now to the plate, Raleigh Toth. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Pops this one up, and that's in there. Base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Diamond, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Max Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's a backwards K for him.
In now, Elijah Austin, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. No strikes. Here it is. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. 1 out, nobody on. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch. And he's been out of the wind-up most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
At the plate now, Mark Middleton. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled away. The 1-1. In the dirt here. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 2-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Standing in, Greg Siebel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 1-0 home. Skied down the left field line. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. The 1-1 home. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Trevor Erickson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch and he can hit one out of the park on.
3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Two men are on with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Micah Jackson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Micah Jackson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. Now the 1-0. It's a swinging strike.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Pitch on the way. And he hits the corner with that one, 2-2. Fouled off. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Ogawa moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Now back, catcher, Sergio Robles.
Stepping up to the plate, Sergio Robles. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, David Harvey, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Comes set and the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ogawa is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the pitcher, Anthony Round.
So digging in now, Anthony Rounds. First delivery to him on the way. The 0-1 delivery.
Nope, ball one.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Try again, 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now back.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants a pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Adam Wilburn stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
Leading off for Uranus, the third baseman, West.
First pitch on its way.
0-1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Whoa, that's it down.
In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. This one skied out toward right. Todd is there, 1 away.
The pitcher, number 47, Ricky.
Stepping in, Ricky Villacis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. One out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here's the 1-1 to third. Right to him. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Shuhei Ogawa.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Shuhei Ogawa. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Here it comes on 0-2. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Stuart Creeds. And Dan He and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First delivery to him on the way. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 delivery. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. And this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it as he'll be credited with a no decision. Zachary Berkowitz is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Standing in now, number 13. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Count 1-1.
And that fastball is taken but catches the outer third.
2 strikes.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
So now to the plate, Raleigh Toth, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Berkowitz comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback, the kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty B? He goes right at the hitters.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to go down.
Look to be taking all the way, and the splitter's in there for the first strike. Popped him up. Boston has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The first base, number 33, Lorenzo Diamond.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Diamond. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Into the box now, Micah Jackson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1. Called strike 3, and the side is retired. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knocks things up. Bottom of the 6th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Tony Rossi. First pitch on its way. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
In now, Max Taylor. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
1-1. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Elijah Boston, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And they're runners at the corners now. Ball and a strike. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Strike two as the fastball is let go. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. And it's fouled away. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The next 3-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, he's been battling all game long and been a real warrior, but there's only so many pitches in an arm, no matter how tough he is. That walk may have been all the manager needs to see because he looks like he's done to me.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Mark Middleton, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. He's set and the pitch. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Here's the 0-1. This one skied out toward right. And this is going to plate at least 2 of those runners as it's down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1.
Yeah, he squares this thing up beautifully and blasts it through the gap all the way to the wall. Then the only question that remained was whether 2 or 3 runs were going to score. They held the runner at third, but that's a timely 2-run double.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Curtis Sellers is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with. Stepping in now, Greg Siebel, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Wilburn will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Digging in once again, Trevor Erickson. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with 1 away now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
The 0-1 skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
Third baseman, West.
Ready for another chance. Squash West. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Shelby Marchetti will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Shelby Marchetti.
Now a change-up, but it misses just a little below the zone. The 1-0. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 2-0. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Here's the 2-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 7th inning coming up. Uranus is out in front, 3-1. Nick Elmore is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Nick Elmore.
7th inning ready to roll, and next to hit is the catcher, Sergio Robles.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
2-2 now. And now pitch on the way. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. He squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D'Lo. You're so concerned about it on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even know it's where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out, swinging the bat.
David Harvey is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. We're in the seventh inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. It's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Timmy Fitzgerald will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Timmy Fitzgerald.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. The 1-0. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, Adam Wilburn, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
1-1. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 2 out here and a runner at second. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. He's right there, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7:30 stretch.
Lamar Coates gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Shuhei Ogawa. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter is going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
No, that's down.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1
Up
strike.
high, 2-1 now. Coates, a native of the island of Jamaica. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career, and you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, Tony Rossi, and he fouls this one off. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 0-1. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So now to the plate, Max Taylor, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Elijah Boston.
Stepping up now, Elijah Boston. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Men on third with 2 down. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-1 home. took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Here comes the payoff pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Racing back the left fielder. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
The right fielder, number 48.
In now, Mark Middleton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
At the plate, Greg Siebel. And a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 5-1. Logan Martin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stuart Creeds will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. pulled high in the air out to left field. Ogawa is camped under this one. One down. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Into the box, number 13, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Now the 0-1. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate now, Raleigh Toth. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Dana Clark will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Trevor Erickson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Count is 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box now, Squash West, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Bronco McClendon will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he looks at one in there. 1-2.
1-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. Country Breakfast Bell enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bell has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. And he takes a cold strike 1. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Bell, originally from the island nation of Curacao. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
He pulls this one into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now at the plate, Micah Jackson. He's set. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Now the 2-1. Looped out towards short. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. So stepping in, Sergio Robles. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Pitch on the way.
Nope. Touchdown.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is the right fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and it's now a 5-2 game. Stepping in now, David Harvey, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But the chaser...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-2 the final today. Uranus wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Zachary Berkowitz claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
7 o'clock. We got to have a thing with water. 11 o'clock, we got to have a thing of water. Gotcha, Son play up